be in this group today. And thanks for yesterday.
You're
And I
welcome. Happy to have you here.
more. I hope to learn more with my team members. Yeah, and we
Okay.
can work together. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, guys, you're welcome. Who else said hello to me? Ebele. Hi, Ebele. Ebele said hello, everyone. Ebele, can I hear your voice? The other ladies that are just joining us, you can just say hello in the chat section so that I can hear your voice. How do you feel today? How is life at your hand? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling tired? Let me know what you're feeling like right now. So let's have Ebele. Hello, Ebele. How are you today?
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here. Though this is my first time, I'm just joining for the first time. I actually didn't get the mail, so I just
Oh,
chose
oh
a
my
group to
God.
join. Yeah.
Sorry about that. We actually have the Google Meet link. So I said Google Meet link, the YouTube, the recorded version of the last section. So you can just go online on
Oh,
Perxels YouTube to watch it. That would be helpful.
oh, all right. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, happy to have you here, Bailey. Hi, Munsarat Jahan Khan. I don't know if I pronounce that way. Hello, Musarat. Let me just Musarat, how are you today?
Yes.
Hello, Musarat.
My Attorney General of the Federation, the Prosecutor General.
Hello, Musarat. Are you here? Okay, she's not here. Adeyinka, Adeshino, how are you today? Can I hear your voice?
Hi, I'm
Hi.
fine. Just exhausted. Just got in from work and I have to quickly log in.
Oh my God, so sorry about that.
I'm
Happy
happy
to
to
have
be here.
you. Happy
I'm
to
happy
have
to
you.
be here. Sir. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for this platform.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Deborah, how are you today, Deborah? How do you feel?
Good
Deborah
evening, ma'am.
Lawman.
Good evening. Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm fine, thank you, ma.
Oh, you look so beautiful. I love your profile picture.
Thank you very much, ma.
All right, great. So you guys are welcome. So happy to have everybody here today. I'm actually happy because we are all women, right? So my genders are the one that are taking over in this 2024. So you guys are very much welcome. So if you were at the last section that we did on Saturday, can I see in the comment section, can you just type Y so that I can get to know you? And if you are not in the Saturday section, whether physically or virtually, type N. If you're not there, type N. If you were there, type Y so that I can see the statistics of the people that are here and can know where to, start the conversation from. So let me know in chat section if you were at the event in Yaba physically, type Y. If you were not there, just type N. Oh, great. Great, great, great. So physically or virtually, let's know. But if you're not there at all, just type hen. So I'll know the people that I'm dealing with today. Okay, I'm waiting for you guys' response. All right, so we have Y, we have hen, and all of that. So for the people that were here the last time, I want to hear from you. If I ask you to define UI, that is user interface, what are you going to say? What's your definition? Especially those that were in the section, that listened to the section on that Saturday. So we are going to be starting with Motunrayo Bambuye. Motunrayo Bambuye, you said you were at the section in Yaba. So can you define user interface? Can you define user interface to us? And if you want to, yeah, let's have you, Motunrayo.
I wasn't at the physical class. I joined virtually.
Virtually, okay. So,
Yeah.
but can you define it?
Sorry, what?
Can you define user interface?
Not. I probably will not be able to use like technical words.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Just try.
like the is the God.
Just try user interface.
So
What is
let's say
user interface?
like the let me say the appearance of like I can use examples like when we go on
Yeah.
applications like the graphics we see, the text, like those like what make up like the interface kind of.
Okay, okay. So what the user can see is
Yeah.
user interface. Thank you for sharing. Can we have another person who wants to volunteer to tell us what user interface is about? What is user interface? Is there anyone who want to tell us what user interface is about? All right, let's have you. Yes, let's
Okay,
have.
good evening, everyone.
Hello.
User interface is a point of interaction between human and computer.
Awesome. What's your name?
Mutunrayo.
Oh, Moturayo, glad to hear that. So user interface is the point of interaction between humans and computers. That's amazing. Can somebody tell us what is user interface design? So what she just defined now is user interface. So there's a difference between user interface and user interface design. So she just defined user interface to be the point of interaction between humans and computers, right? So what is user interface design? Can somebody remind us what that is? What is user interface design? All right, let's have you. Let's have you, ladies.
Okay. So user interface design is the process of designing how the interface look and behave. Like for
It's
example, where to put the buttons, what you click on, how to, that's it.
beautiful, beautiful. So what's your name, that lady? What's your name?
Temitope.
Oh,
Temitope.
Timtope, thank you for sharing. So she just explained what user interface design is about. And guys, don't think those guys are magicians, right? They've written it down and they've maybe like repeated it over and over for them to be able to define that. So I always advise my students to write things down, right? I'm going to spend just a short time with you, but that short time, I want you to write things down because it's going to be very helpful when we move forward in the training. So user interface design is different from just user interface. User interface in itself is just the point of interaction between humans and computers. While user interface design is the process of designing how the interface look and how the interface behave. And if you remember very well, the last time when I talked to you, I mentioned I used Perxels as an example. That if you look at Perxels website is not just created out of, but it was created from the understanding of the people that will be that will be using this product. When somebody is coming to this particular platform, the person wants to learn, the person wants to live, the person wants to love UI UX design. That is, the person wants to learn that, the person wants to enjoy making money, or the person wants to make money from design, and the person wants to love what they are doing. So that's why we use those words there. And the people that are here, we added them because we know that people who want to learn design would love to have community of other guys that are learning the same thing as them. Because if you hear when I called out Suliat, is her name Suliat now? Lawa Shukrat, right? So when I said hi to Shukrat today, one of the things she says that, oh, I look forward to learning with my colleague, right? So we understand that people want to learn with other people, right? Which is very, very important. So if you look at the interface that we have here, we've added the pictures of our students here so that it can, connect with someone we love community. And we also understand that the arrows that are here kind of depict that there's going to be connection, there's going to be collaboration, there's going to be engagement with the students. You're not just going to be by yourself in isolation. We are going to work with other designers, right? Other people together to pursue, the same goal. That's what this interface is about. And if you look at the shape that is at the back, this shape, they are not just created there out of, we just want it to be beautiful. This particular shape represents building. So this is like a house, a room, right? So the building for designer, and you can see that it's having different color. because we thought of it as, okay, this is a creative environment. Using different color is going to show that creativity. Do you understand? And this is also a design school. Having different color is also going to depict that. So this makes complete sense because of how we have combined everything together. So it is the user interface designer that think about how should this interface look in terms of beauty, and also how should it behave, how would this interface connect with the user that will use this product in such a way that they can trust the brand, they can have positive experience, and at the end of the day they can actually perform the right action on that particular product. So that is user interface design. Now when it comes to UX is actually simple, right? At the same time, it's the background of anything before we even build. So UX is a research-based discipline that seeks to understand user needs and objectives to create a solution, right? To create a better experience, so for us to understand the people that we are building for. So UX is that part of UI UX design that go out to speak to people, so that when we can know what the problem is, we can know what the issue is, and at the same time, we can actually now build a solution. So UX design is a research-based discipline that seeks to understand the user needs, that seeks to understand the user objective, that seeks to understand the needs, the goal, right, of a user, and then at the end of the day, you can build a solution. Do you know that if you actually need something, and this is something that you really need, people will not beg you to buy that stuff. So if you want to build a product that is commercially successful, you need to ask questions from people. You need to know the needs of people, so that at the end of the day, you can build a solution. In Nigeria now, we have solar, right? Some people are into solar, some people are into inverter, some people are into generators. Now, this market, they sell every single time. Why? Because it is a need. Nobody wants to stay under heat. Nigerians are tired of no light and all of those things. So we built a system, so people discover that problem and they build a solution for it. And you will see that they cannot be broke, because what they are solving actual need. So it is UX that seek to understand people's problem, that seek to understand what do you want, how do you want it, so that at the end of the day, we can build a solution. One of the ways we have applied this in Perxels is the fact that we understand that everybody does not want to learn design in the same way. There are some people that want to learn design by going to a school physically. There are some people that prefer to be in their house and learn it virtually. And there are some people that are outside Nigeria, but they still wish to learn under a Nigerian brand. So that's why you see that at Perxels, we have online school, we have physical school, we even have international classes. Because we know that people don't want to learn this design in the same way. Some people will prefer to come over physically. Some people will prefer to stay in their house and learn it at the comfort of their home, and like that. So UX is what helps us to discover the user, so that we can know the type of features we can put into design. I also use an example on Saturday. I said, see, if you remember very well when WhatsApp first of all came out, right? Most of us, right, especially somebody like me that like paparazzi, I will take pictures, I will change my DP every single time. So the back end guys of WhatsApp, observe that people are always changing their DP. This is one of the most useful, or this is one of the most used feature on the application. Did I feel that instead of people changing their DP all the time, why can't we have a feature on WhatsApp that will allow people to show themselves every time, right? All the time, for 24 hours, for a longer period of time. And right now they are doing that, and I'm sure that most of us that are here would have used status. Some of us might be introverts, might not like it, but you would have been checking other people's status. So it's a useful features. So many products like that, you're going to see that the way Perxels website is in January, it's not the same thing it is right now. So we regularly change stuff, we regularly improve stuff based on the question, the needs of our user. One of my international students asked a question in class, and he was like, Fiwa, but why is it that all these big brands, they just change the features on this application without me asking them? I did not ask them for updates. I already enjoy the way it is. Why are they changing it? Did they ask me any question before they do that? And I just smiled and said that, see, you're not the only one that they're asking questions. There's something called quantitative analysis. or quantitative research. Anytime you finish calling somebody on WhatsApp, you see all this question that say, do you enjoy this? Some people will say yes, some people will say no. So they will look at the number of people that have said yes, the number of people have said no. You might be part of the people that said no, right? And maybe the people that said no are just few people. And there are some people that will say yes, and they'll say, okay, we have a lot of number of users on WhatsApp, right, or Google Meet. They're actually using it and they enjoy it. They will improve on that feature. Those of you that say no, they'll just leave you there. Do you understand? But that's just on a soft note. That's just to tell you that when somebody build a product, the person is constantly looking at how they can improve the experience, right? So as a UI UX designer, what we do basically is for us to understand user and for us to build products that suit those user needs. So Perxels website now was created by a UI UX designer. So when a developer, before now, a developer will just go into building. It's developer that will do all of these things. But at the end of the day, we realize that developer don't even understand visual design. Developer just develop and then they just push it out like that, which does not make sense. Do you understand? But what designer does is that designer actually creates the beautiful design, but they do not just create that beautiful design out of, okay, just the beauty. They pay attention to the needs of the user, and then they compile everything together to produce a solution that is visually appealing to them, that they can enjoy the experience. So that is what this field is about. So in the last class, we were taught how to design landing page. And in today's class, our focus is to evaluate what you have designed, right? That's the focus for today's class. So I'm going to go into Perxels Manager now, because that's where we submitted our assignment. So I will not be able to, evaluate everybody's work. Remember that this is just a free training. You're just here to, understand, have insights about UI UX design, have a understanding of, okay, what are the things I'm doing good, or what are the questions you have, right, for me to answer them. So this is not a paid class. This is not a full class, right? To learn UI UX design, you have to spend at least 3 months for you to learn. But this particular course is just it's just a 1 week training. So it's not a course where you will know everything. It's not possible, right? It's just a 1 week. And I think this is like my third time of interacting with you in this 1 week, right? So these are some of the people that have shared their work with me. So I will just start by picking, random the people that have submitted and then evaluate their work, so that every one of us, we can look into it, we can ask questions. If you have question, you can ask, right? But I cannot assess everybody's work tonight. So let's just pick it there. I have this. So I wanted you to send it to me as your Figma file, not as JPEG, right? Figma file is what I want you to share with me. So I'll just open all of this designs that I have here, and then we can pick things up. But before I go into that, let me know if you have question. If you have question, please ask your question now so that I can answer you. All right, no question. All right, so let me join projects. So these are the project I will be evaluating this night. So this person did not give me access. So I asked you guys to give Perxels Manager access to your work. So can you guys still hear me? Okay. So I'm asking for access now. So you guys can give me access. If you can do that at your hand, just give me access. So let me drop the email here. So you should give Perxels instead of Perxels Manager. I'm using my own account now, Perxels at gmail.com. So let's use Perxels at gmail.com. Okay, Shukrat, did you say you have question? If you have a question, you just raise your hand. It will do perm for me because I'm not always seeing you. So I'm always here. So if you want to ask a question, you just raise your hand. So Shukrat, can we have you? Do you have a question?
No, I don't have a question. You asked if we're hearing you, so I said yes. So
Oh,
it's
okay,
just
okay,
like
okay.
a
Okay, good. So I just dropped a link. Please give me access to edit your work. Most people's projects is not giving. Okay, this person has given me access already. So let me see. Let's start with the grid system, right? So this is good. The grid is giving 10/10. Now let's measure. The owner of this project is Vanessa Chris. That's the owner of this project. So from year to year is 45. From year to year is 45. From year to year is 45. So Vanessa, I noticed that your contact is having small letter instead of capital letter C. So you want to ensure that you are consistent with the style you are going for. Since our first style here is D, our second is capital letter D, the next one is capital letter P, then I think you should follow that trend throughout your product. So this is very good. This person design is properly aligned, amazing. I noticed that your picture is blur. Vanessa, are you in class? Are you in class? Is Vanessa in class? All right. That person is not in class. So I noticed that your design is blur. The picture is blur. I wanted to know the reason so that I can help you. Maybe you didn't download correctly or your network was bad when you were downloading. So this aspect is very good. This is very good. This is very good. So let's measure. From year to year is 20. From year to year is 20. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is great. Very good. Very good. Very good. Please let's clap for Vanessa. Like just drop emoji. Like you see this emoji symbol here, right?
I
That
am in
person
class.
deserve a round of applause because I can actually give this project a 9.9/10. Let me keep a 0.1 to myself. So Vanessa, you said you're in class.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Vanessa. Yeah, I said
Yes.
you did
Yes.
a great job. Yeah, I'm
Hello.
really,
Good
really.
evening.
Yeah, good evening, Vanessa. Can you hear me?
Thank you.
Okay, I
Yes, I
think
can hear you.
your network is lagging, but this is actually very beautiful. And I would like to hear from you. Is this like your first time of creating UI UX screen, like creating a web screen? Is this your first time of creating a web screen? Did you just started this process on Saturday or you've been learning by yourself before
No,
now?
no, no, no.
Okay.
Okay, I was learning by myself with YouTube
Okay.
videos. I
Okay.
started
Oh,
last year, December. So,
okay.
but since this year, this is my first time designing this way.
Oh, this is your first time in this year.
Okay. Yes. My first time was last year, which was cloning an application, just cloning, just following full step. But this is the first time I'm actually designing something.
Beautiful, beautiful. This is very beautiful. And I like the fact that you paid attention to everything. The same size you're using here is also the same size you're using here. Attention to the sizing you're using here. So you actually be a very good designer. You pursue this career path. Well done. Beautiful job. Let's go on to Dami. Hello, Dami. Dami, how are you
Thank you
today?
so much.
You're welcome. Hello, Dami. Dami, how are you today? Are you in class? I can see that you are working on your project. Can you say hello to me? Okay, so let's start with Dami Wall 45, 45. This is properly aligned. This is also good, although you don't have enough white space here, but this is not totally bad. This is good, but it would have been good that we have some spacing between the title text and body text. Because if you look at the design that I gave you, there's a bit of spacing between that design. But yeah, this is not bad at all. This is also good. They come in here. This is a good alignment, good alignment, good alignment. This is a great job. Well done. Then we have this. This is also good. Then we have this. This is amazing, amazing. Can you clap for yourself? Let's clap for Dami. Dami presented a great design. I actually know that when I shared if you attended on Saturday and you watched the tutorial video I gave you on, I think it was on Tuesday. Was it on Tuesday? Yeah, I think it was on Tuesday. I'm sure that if you follow those three things, you'll definitely be able to create a landing page by yourself. Obviously, this is not everything about landing page, but from what I've taught you so far, this is a very good job. Dami, can we hear your voice? Can you say hello? Are you in class?
I am here.
Okay, Dami is like coming to Pexel, was it your first time of designing, or you've been designing for a while before now?
No, it's not my first time designing. I started designing, I think late last year, but
Okay.
like just watching, like doing like online courses and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So how has the lesson so far improve your skill?
It's been really nice, honestly, and I found it very easy to follow. Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't like too complicated. It was like easy. I feel like even if it was like my first time, I would have been able to like
Able to
follow.
get right. It
Yeah.
feels simplified. All right. This is a
Yeah.
great, yeah. Well done, Dami. Let's move on to the person's work. The owner of this project, your design is still loading. So I've requested for access for this person. Give me, that's Deborah Lawman. So just go to your email. I've requested for access and give me access to your work. I'll be able to review your work. So let's go on to this. Let's go on to other people's work. Let me see if I have some new entry as well. Okay, this is Lola Badmos. Then we have this. Okay, so we are on another page. The owner of this project is Deborah Lawman. I love the beautiful lady that you actually have here. She's looking cute. So this is good. Let's do our measurement from year to year 47, from year to year 47, from year to year 47. This is good. This is also very good. Well done. So I feel that the placement of your design is not the same as the placement of my design. So there's something in design called balance, right? And there was a lady that asked a question during the section and say, "Oh, is it good for me to learn this thing on my own, or is it good for me to go to a school to learn?" Right? So one of the things you learn in school is balance. So it's possible for you to, so somebody can look at this design now and say, this design is good. But the moment I look at this design, I can see that we are having issues with white space. We are having issues with systems, that is design system. We're also having issues with balance. And I'm going to, point that to you so that you can improve on it. So if you look at the design that I gave you, this is how the design was created. Shift your business. The fast is at the bottom way, Shadow Pro, right? But what you have here is not the same. So you're supposed to have this fast down here. We having that fast on the first line of text has affected the balance of the design. So this is fair, right? I also noticed that your spacing, right, is also not consistent, but this is good. It's a good job. Then we come here, this is good. The shape of your rectangle here is also not the same shape as the one I gave you in class. The one I gave you in class is portrait, but what you are having right now is quite different from it. So I'm going to duplicate your work and then improve your design to an extent. So let's bring all of this, let's bring it down. Let's click on this person grid system, then bring these three designs here and then adjust this so there's enough white space. So this is what you have before. There's not enough white space. So when I come over to this space, this is good. So when you enter into the full training, right, you're going to learn more, right, about the principle that guide design. Because there are some of us that, naturally you are a creative. God has blessed you. You can look at something and then your eyes can pick things up. Why some of us, we really need to go through training to help us see all of this issue, especially if you are planning to take UI UX design as your career path. So if you look at this design that we also have here, it's quite different from what I gave you, right? The spacing, the positioning. See, you can see here that I have 3 lines of text, but in the one you created it as just 2 lines of text. So you might just have seen it as normal text, but there is a reason it is 3 lines of text, right? The reason is because of balance, right? It could even be because of white space, right? Those are the things that we are looking at. So it's not just, this thing is not just text put together. If not, a secretary can be employed as a UI UX designer. But because this is a career path, this is a skill that has its own principle, right? You cannot just type anyhow and just say, this is my design. I've created this. Do you understand? So there is a need for you to learn to pay attention to details. So this person that I'm seeing here is a typical junior designer, like a beginner. This person is a beginner, and this person still needs training and mentorship, right? With more trainings, just 1 week, this person is able to pull this off. It's not easy at all. Do you understand? If this person undergo more trainings, this person is definitely going to, be on top of their games. In the last class, I didn't teach you something, and I will be teaching you that today. So there's something called letter spacing, and there's something called line height. So letter spacing is when is what I can somebody volunteer to talk in class today? I want to ask you a question. Who want to volunteer? Or do you want me to call your names? Who want to volunteer to answer my question? You don't know the question yet, but who wants to volunteer? You don't know if I will give you discount though. Okay, let's have gifts. Let's have gifts. Gifts, can you unmute yourself? Unmute yourself, gift. Okay, Mutsumayo, can we have you? Mutsumayo, can we have you? Okay, are you ready? Should I ask my question?
Yes.
Okay, am I speaking to Mutsumayo?
Yes, ma, you are.
Okay, so this panel that we have here, what is it called?
I forgot.
Okay, let's try this. This panel that is here, what is it called?
And that's the layer panel.
Okay, this panel that is in the middle where these designs are, what is it called?
That's the canvas where designs. Yes.
Okay, I didn't put anything canvas for you in this class. So okay, this section
like
here,
design board. This one is a property side.
property. So you scored 2/5. All right, thank you for sharing. Can I have another person who want to volunteer to talk? Oh, yeah, mute yourself. Let me hear you. Hello. Yeah, let's have you. Unmute yourself. That's Munirat. Unmute yourself.
Yeah. Hi, ma.
Hello. So
Hi, good
Munirat,
evening.
this panel here, good evening. This panel here, what is it called?
The two bars.
The two panel. Oh,
The two
this
panels.
panel. Yeah, this panel here, what is it called?
The layer panel.
Okay, this section that we have here, where we have all of our design inside of it, what's it called?
The editor.
Okay. How about this section here? What is it called? The other person got it.
Don't skip my head.
All right, let's have another person wanna try. Okay, let's have Shukrat. Let's have Shukrat.
Okay.
This here, what is it called, Shukrat?
It's called the two panel.
The two panel. This panel here, what is it called?
The layer panel.
This panel here, what is it called?
The editor.
This panel, what is it called?
The property panel.
This panel here, what is it called?
That's the where you change the name or something. Where you change the name, like the naming. Well,
yeah, the title.
where you change the name, title. Yeah, the title. Where you change the title.
Awesome, awesome. Every one of you tried. Shukrat has already joined the training. In fact, he has been onboarded into Slack channel with a colleague already. So Shukrat, you're not collecting discounts because you're already a pet seller. Anyway, so guys, this section here, this layer here is called the property panel. This is called the layer panel. This is called the editor. This is called the property. But this is called the two panel, the layer panel, editor, property panel, and then this is where we change the topic for the project. So this naming is very important. It's not cliche at all, guys. It is very important because as a designer, as a UI UX designer, you are not just going to be getting opportunity within Nigeria or your local environment. One of my students actually reached out to me today and said he has gotten a job. His name is Valentine. Let me see if I can track his I have been busy today. Today is one of my crazy crazy week, right? I've been very, very busy today. So let me see if I can track that person's number. His name is Valentine. He graduated, I think he graduated in November or December, right? I think or January itself, like recently, and he has gotten a job already. And I was very, very impressed. Let me see if I can track it on my phone. If it comes up, I'll show you guys. So, but the reason I want to show you that he did not get the job in Nigeria. He actually got the job outside Nigeria, right? And this person, I remember when his sister reached out um to to me, right, when they came to the physical space in Lekki and say, oh, we want this guy to learn design and all of that. And you know how somebody will be like, see, we've learned a lot, right? I've learned I've gone to school, I've done NYSC, so many things are happening, but we just want this guy to have a skill. That kind of scenario. Hey, that's the guy. See, the guy just reached out to me today. So the person say, I want to see when I talk to the person that just here, fine, this is my link to my project. So this is when this person shared his portfolio link with me. And I say your name. Sorry, guys. I'm always asking what is somebody's name because I don't know everybody's name that I've taught in this life. So I have to verify. His name is Valentine. And he said, yeah, I said, check the file because I will always answer you once you are my student. Right. So I said, okay, still waiting for the meeting link and all of that. Then he sent me this thing today. Today is 17th, right? What's today's the 14th? So this person shared me this today, right? You can see that there. And then he shared this. This is from the Canada branch or brand. You can see it and say, oh, if you want to see, they've sent me this, this is this. He even shared me his offer letter and all of those things, right? The amount of money that I sharing. And he just graduated from Perxels. See, this is when he asked me to check his portfolio. This is 2nd of February. I think there was a time he said he want to pay his school fee. He want to balance his fee. Just made payment here in January. So this person finished this year and he has gotten a job already, right? I just needed to show you that to know that this skill is not a Nigeria or loan skill, and it is not a 200,000 naira job alone, right? It is a job that can advance your life beyond what you can even think about, right? So to me, it is knowing it well. Know it well. If you know the skill very well, let's quickly evaluate this person's portfolio to see some of his work. Does it my network look very well? So like he knows the skill very well. And the truth is that if you know the skill, even me, if you were, I'm going to recommend you because I know you can do the job. So don't pursue just being a mediocre in this field. Pursue knowing this skill like very, very well. Not Martha. If you are Yoruba here, you know when there's always saying Martha, that is know it finish, know it well. That's very, very important. So this is his project. At Perxels, we work like you're in a real environment. You can see how much screen this guy have here. So yeah, you know, yeah, when they tell you yeah, you mean that what are they looking for again? I mean, this person now doing internship, and I'm sure that he might still be in his internship. Let me drop a message for him and ask him, are you still in the internship? Are you still in the internship? Hopefully, maybe he answer me right now so that we can see. So just to let you know that this is not a field that you can undo casually. If you want to go into it very well so that you can be successful at it. So all this naming that I just asked you guys to know, it is the foundation. It's something you must know. At Perxels Design School, we tell our students to talk to us about a topic, to teach us so that by the time they go into interviews, they are able to defend their work and they are just unique from any other person that is trying to compete. Do you get that? So yeah, so we know everything you need to know. This is this. So the owner of this project, you need to work on your spacing, you need to work on your arrangement. I wanted to talk about the line height and letter spacing. So in terms of line height, team members, you see this place where we have auto, right? If I click on it, this is 27. If I increase this from 27 to 40, you see that my line height for this text has increased. If I change it to 100, you see that the line height has increased. So the line height is the spacing between the letters, between the height of the words that you have here. Do you understand that? So if I change it to 20, to be very tight, right? If I change it to somewhere around 30, the spacing is going to be fair. So I am comfortable with the 40 spacing for this design so that your design feels cleaner. Do you understand? And properly arranged. Then coming over to this space here, we have with lots of unique blocks, you can easily build a page without building this. So if you notice what I did in class, you would see that the rectangle extended beyond the frame. Now, the confusion is always this. When we started this class on Saturday, I mentioned to you that the spacing, that we always have margin, because our mother always tells us, don't write on the margin. They don't want you to fill the entire space with screen. But in UI UX design, it's not as if some part of your design will not extend, but it should not be all of the parts of your design. So there are some parts, because this is a creative field, you cannot just box us into principles and laws. Do you understand? So I can decide to actually push this design out. I can decide to do that. Can you see it now? So I can decide to push this design out, as you guys can see. So there's spacing on the, I've extended my rectangle outside my grid. So it's possible. So we are not saying that some part of your elements will not extend, but it shouldn't be all part of your design. Because if it is all part of your design, then the design will be looking too busy and too rough. So yeah, this person tried. You did a very, very good job. Can we hear your voice, the owner of this product? Hello, who is the owner of the product?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Is this your first time creating? Did you just start creating?
This is my first time, ma.
I can see that. I can see that. Well done. Right. If you practice this in 3 weeks, in 4 weeks, you'll see how good you will become when it comes to design. But this is amazing. Let's clap for her. Amazing work.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Let me throw my own emoji as well. Well done. So let's move on to the next person's work. Just like I said, I will not be able to evaluate everybody's work, but I will try my best to just have some touch points with you, right? Because I have my paid students, right? And they need my energy. So I'll be leaving very, very soon. This is beautiful. The design is looking like what it should look like, but starting from the body text, if you remember very well. So let me know the name of this person and ask this person question. Hello, the name of this the name of this person is Miriam Jubril. Miriam Jubril. Hi, can you hear me? Are you here? Miriam Jubril. Miriam Jubril, are you here? Okay, so guys, if you remember very well in the last class, I said something about navigation and body text. Can you guys remember? I said something about navigation and body text. Can somebody tell us the similarity between navigation and body text? I said something about it in the last class. Somebody should try. Who wants to try? Okay.
Hello.
Sulaimat. Suliyat. Oh, sorry, I said Sulaimat alone. Suliyat, what's up? So tell me.
Navigation and body text share the same property.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Suliyat. So navigation and body text share the same property. Wow. Navigation and body text share the same property because of consistency. So when I say property, it means they share the same size, the same color, and the same weight. So guys, let me quickly say something, right? Although this is supposed to be like your third week training, but I'm going to just say it so that some people that can catch it can catch it. When somebody come on this hero section for the first time, so because this section that you're seeing here is called the hero section. When somebody comes to this hero section for the first time, this is how your user will look at the product. They'll first of all look at the logo. When they look at the logo, right? They will now do, because why are they looking at the logo? Because they want to confirm that they are on the right platform. After they check the logo, the second thing they are going to look at is the call to action. That's why you see that a lot of time we always make our call to action to be colorful and to be very attractive, right? So the user will first of all look at the logo. After looking at the logo, they will look at the call to action. After the call to action, like me, why would I do call to action? Just like people that are here now. Well, after doing the training, Perxels told you that, oh, we have a training, there's a discount for you in case you want to start the training that is starting in April, physical class and all of those things. And so we're like, I like the class, but wait, I don't want to go yet. Oh, that kind of thing. That's how users behave. Once they see call to action, they say, me that I've not even know about you people products. You're not telling me to be taking action. They will not click on the button yet. They want to read about your brand to be convinced, to know the values, the things you are bringing to the table. What are you bringing for them? What benefit would they get from you? That's what they are looking out for. Do you understand? So after looking at the logo, they look at the call to action. They will not take action, most of them, right? The next thing they will now look at is the title text, because you can see that the title text is the biggest element there. After looking at the title text, most of them will not even look at this body text, because users don't want to read too much. They don't want something that will be too bulky for them to assimilate. So they'll just glance through stuff. They'll look at the logo, they'll look at the call to action, they will not take action. They will look at the title text. After looking at the title text, they'll just look at the picture in seconds immediately and say, what I just see in this text, what is written here, right? How is it reflected in picture? They just want to look at the picture to connect whatever thing you said here, if they're actually flowing together. Do you understand that? They will not look at the picture and say, okay, good. Then after that, most of them will just scroll. They will not even check this body text or this navigation. And we, the designer, intentionally, we don't even want people to click on our navigation intentionally. And why that, guys? Because we believe that when people start to click on the navigation, there's some information that they are going to miss about the product. So we don't even want them to start clicking on this. So that's why we always make this one to be less emphasized. So there's something called hierarchy in design. So we'll make this one less emphasized. We'll change it to regular. This one here too, we'll change it to regular. In fact, if I want to go deeper, we don't always use pure black in design. So we'll make this soft color. The same color that we have here, we'll also use it here, such that when they come over to this design, the only thing that will be bright or that will be very, very, sharp in the eyes is the logo, the call to action, and then the title text, because we don't even want them to start clicking on the navigation or even read a lot of this body text here. Do you understand? So that's how user actually navigates. So it's called the Z principle in design. Sometimes we also usually use the F principle. That's some user that when they land on this page, the first thing they will look at is this call to action. That's what the height will first of all go into, like the F. So this is like this one is F. They first of all look at the logo, they'll now look at the brand, they'll now look at this particular guy here, they'll now look at the picture. That's like the F movement. Why some people will use the Z movement, but it's the Z movement that is very, very common. So the owner of this product, I noticed that your navigation is extended, your letter box is extended. So let me do something. From here to here is 45, from here to here is 45, from here to here is 45. But the truth is that it's not 45. Why? Because the letter box is extending and it's not supposed to extend. This is how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be close to the last letter of this word. So it's supposed to be closed like this. So it is wrong for this to be like this, because Figma will be reading it as if there is text inside of this. So if I measure from year to year now, it's to tell me 16. Meanwhile, it's not 16, right? But because the letter box extended, Figma was thinking there's letter or words inside of that. So this is actually 74. But before it was telling me 16, but this is actually 74 spacing. So you don't want to have your letter box extend this way. Do you understand that? You want to ensure that it is close to the last letter of your design. So this person also have spacing issue, which is white space. So this person is having white space issue. So we want to quickly improve on that. So we'll bring this here. We'll bring this down here. Then we'll bring this down here. Then we'll bring this here. So there's supposed to be enough weight spacing. So you see, all of these issues that you're having, they are common, they are normal, right? But when you now know the things, the mistakes you are making, it will help you to become a better designer and a better decision maker when it comes to design. So from here to here is 59, from here to here is 75. 6 is not consistent, right? So you want to ensure that it is consistent, because when you have consistent design, right, it shows in your design. So from here to here right now is 72, from here to here is 52. So I'll push this. So from here to here is now 72, from here to here is 72 as well. So Control G. So that's how to improve on that. This is good. Then click on this rectangle and then you extend this a bit. Bring this here up here. So we're having issues with alignment as well, right? So which is common. At Perxels Design School, when you go for the page training, right? Premium student, you definitely would have learned all of these things in 4 weeks, right? It takes 4 weeks to really master the tool and this basic principle, right? Our Perxels Design School. So UI UX design is not just the interface design, just like the portfolio of Valentine that I shared with you guys right now. It is not what is it called? It is not interface. Where's the design itself? Where's WhatsApp? So it's not interface design, it's experience design. So look at the documentation here. So is the documentation, all these things here. So when they are paying you money, they're not paying just for the beauty of the design. It's documentation, how you have come to that solution. That's what they are analyzing. So, and obviously the interface is there, but there's so many principles, design system component. The truth of the matter is that you cannot learn it on your own, right? You can't. It's a lot, right? Beyond what we are doing right now. If everything about UI design is this, do you think people will be making money if it is 1 week training? Nah, it's a professional training, right? For people that really want to learn it professionally, right? So you want to learn it well. So I think I am done with that person's design. Yeah, this is where I created that. But if you keep practicing, definitely the owner of that project, you will do better. So I have about 4 to 10 minutes for me to finish this particular section, right? Because I have another section and I need to rest before that. So let me pick this person design. The last design I'll be evaluating. The owner of this product is Ugoji. Okay, this person did not finish their work, so I'm going to pass. So I need you to finish your work. Is essential. Finish your work, right? So let's bring this person on board. I like this person's project. There are some problems that I think we can talk about that is going to help us to become better. So I click on the circle, this picture here. So you can see that the picture of this lady is cutting off. The head of this lady is cutting off. So that's not a good experience. So I'll come to my fill. I'll click on the fill, come over to this space here, click on crop. So let's do that again. So I noticed that the picture of this lady is cutting off, right? And I don't want a picture I had to cut off, right? So I'll click on the circle. I'll come back to my fill. I'll click on, this is the crop here. I'll click on fill. I'll click on crop. So I will drag this down so that the hair can be showing. So any part I want to show well, I position until I'm good. So it is the crop feature that I use to, do that. So let's do that again. Click on done, come over here, click on crop again, and then push this a little bit. Yeah. Then I'm good. So that's that part there. This is good. You know this product here, you skip the letter here. So how did I know? You can see that the F and the S, they are not on the same line and they're supposed to be. So I click on this twice. I come over to this place and then I delete so that it is on the same line as F. And according to what I did in the video, this is bold and not regular. So this is good. This is good. Let's measure. Let's measure from here to here is 55. 55, 50. This one is 45. So you want to push that 55. So that's good. Then this is good. This is a neat design. This is good. 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 Okay, this is looking not like it. So what happened? Okay, it's just two lines of text. So what you did is that you went to go and give it the same size. So this is supposed to be 24. So this is how it is. So UI UX design is not just about the text. There's a lot of principle that guide all of this thing. But for the first 4 weeks, what will just help you master is the tools, the tools, the tools, the tools, before we now go into the major thing, right? Which is user interface, user experience, especially the experience part. So guys, that is the end of today's evaluation. I hope you enjoy it, right? If you have any general question, you can ask it now so I can answer you. If you have any question, please ask your questions so that I can answer you. All right, if you have enjoyed today's section, drop emoji so that I know that you love it and you've enjoyed today's section. Okay, Cecilia is raising her hand. Cecilia, can we have you? Thank you, thank you. I'm receiving all the love, Eshiga. Okay, so let's have Tijani. Tijani, let's have you. Ife Layomi. Oruko ye deep. Ife Layomi, can we have you? Yes, you can unmute yourself, Ife Layomi, so I can hear from you. Oh, she said she just joined. All right, welcome. We have been here for an hour already, guys. Simiat, can we have you? Okay. If there's no one we want to ask question, let me just go through Perxels plans in case you are interested in learning it professionally. So we have the online classes and we have the physical classes. One thing you must know about Perxels is that this is not a school where you will be catching crews with your design, or you catching crews, and maybe this is not a school where you take design lenient, right? It's not a school where you take design unconsciously. This is a school that train you to become a professional UI UX design. And if you look at the reviews online, you would see that our reviews is always that Perxels doesn't take shit. Perxels doesn't take nonsense. Perxels ensure that you guys know what you are doing, because we want to see. I don't know all my students. I don't know all of them. As you can see now, that one, the person that just finished in January, I've still asked, what's your name? Because I didn't even save the person's number. Do you understand that? But if I see the person physically, obviously I know him, Valentine, right? So, but I just want you to know that it's more about the training to become professional UI designer than, just, you cannot be in this school and you are not ready to learn it well. So if you are ready to learn it well and say, I want to change my career path to, I want to become a UI UX designer, this school is for you. But if you are like, okay, I'm still playing around, I don't know if I really want to do it, I'll be catching cruise on YouTube. But this school, if you really want to learn it well, because those 3 months, there's one lady that dropped a testimonial about Perxels Design School, and I just feel that she actually described Perxels truly. Let me see if I can track. Her name is Vivian. She says, I love the way she put her words. I feel that she was very, like, she explained Perxels, right, very deeply. This lady, she said, come and see what she wrote. She said, it was a great experience. Everything felt like magic on the first day of class. And I kept questioning myself if I made the right choice. But gradually, it became a fun journey. It was a busy 3 months of learning. And Perxels is not for lazy people or people who don't want to be corrected without sugarcoating. The classes were practical and simplified. I am glad I chose Perxels. The part that really always make me laugh whenever time I check this testimony, because me, anytime they post this testimony, is always also the first time me too I'm seeing it. Yeah, I know my student obviously, Like I know these people that, because especially people that came for physical class, I know them physically. But when they are posting this in social media, guys, it's the first time as you people are seeing it first time. That's how I'm seeing it for the first time. You get. So the day I saw this thing, I said it was a busy 3 months. I just busted into laugh because guys, it's a busy 3 month training if you are going for the premium class, right? But let me just quickly talk about the class. I just wanted to put that up front so that you don't enter into water and start saying you are feeling cold, because this school is a very serious one. It's just 2 times in a week. I just work with people 1 hour, 3 hours, but or 2 hours, sorry, right? And it's always very, very effective. Do you get that? So, but it's very intense. I just needed to share that so that nobody joined the training and the person is like, I thought I am ready. Oh. No, you must be ready if you are ready. But it's something that you can achieve, right? So now the online class. For the online class, we have basic class, we have advanced class, and then we have the premium class. The advanced class guarantee is for people that want to learn UI UX design, but they are just like, let me see if there's something I would like. Or I don't know if I would like it, but let me just see. I want to very you. People that just want to keep. This one is for them. So this one is for 7 weeks, and our own guarantee is that you'll be able to create interface design, interface for web, mobile, and dashboard. So that class is 7 weeks straight. Whether you're a basic student or any student at Perxels is practical class. Do you understand? That class is fully focused on practical UI, user interface designs. Now, advanced is for people that have learned that interface design. They've learned the principle. Because now that I'm teaching you guys, I didn't teach you all the principle. I only taught you some part, a very small part of the principle. And that's why you see that people that followed it, their design feels cleaner. For example, some people are learning it on YouTube, but when I share the principle for you, like you can feel it in your design that your design is much better than it is before. So it's not just about creating the interface, picking the tools. It's about teaching you the concept, right? And the principle that guides how we create, such that you can also create yourself even without seeing another design to replicate. You get that? So the advanced classes for people that have learned basics somewhere, but now in the advanced class, this class, if you don't know basics, you don't know principle, this one is not for you. But if you know all those basic, for example, some of these women that came last time, a lady reached out and said, I'm advanced, I've been designing for a while, but I think solving problem is one of the issues. She doesn't know how to solve problems, right? So I checked that design, and immediately I see the design, I say, Mama, you sabi, this is it. I just told her, maybe I can track the person as well, so that you will not come and be choosing design, because we will do exam for you if you do not do it well. Let me quickly track onboarding for Yaba, guys. This is the lady here. This is our, sorry, I saved that number as Yaba girl. Maybe the lady might even be in class right now. The moment the person show me her design, I can tell that the person is advanced. You can see that okay, this person is an advanced. So advanced students are people that don't know, they know the interface design, but they don't know how to solve problem. That is when a client give them a brief now, they don't know how to solve it from beginning to the end, right? So these are the people that are in the advanced class. So somebody in the advanced class can, when somebody finish in the advanced class, person can get a job. Somebody that finished in basic class can only get internship opportunity. And let me say this, organizations today are even looking for people like FIWA skills to actually do internship. So the very, very competitive market. So the basic class is for you to understand the interface design. If you are lucky enough, an organization can pick you up as a program, as a what's it called, this thing that I started with my own, like graduate training or internships, all those things. Yeah. But for people that want to go directly to the job market, right? If you have know the basic, you can do the advanced. And for people that just say, see, I don't know this, but I want, to an extent, I think I can trust the brand based on what I've seen, what I've heard, right? And what I've seen, some of the people that came in. I think I want to give you a chance. Those people are the ones that go for the premium class. The premium class is a 3 month training, right? From start to finish, everything you need to know about UI UX design. And after the 3 month training, we'll place you on a 6 weeks internship. Why is this one loading? We'll give you a 6 weeks internship. So this is that lady. Is this that lady's work? I want to be sure. Is this a work? Okay, I think this, I thought it's a landing page. I saw that deal. This is a work. So you can just tell that our work is good. So don't let me zoom in too much because I don't know if it's a confidential work. So that's that basic class and all of this. I just said it now. Then for the premium class, we have our physical spaces in Lekki, we have in Ibadan, we have in Abuja, and then we have in Yaba, right? So in Lekki, This is for people that want to for lucky we have the weekend and the weekday. This class, this center, you know when they say they rush us. Today when I was doing the analysis of class, it's full. You understand that we needed to even create another cohort. We divided the cohort again because it's only 10 students that we receive in a class, so that the teaching are very effective. Do you understand? And the students understand what they are being taught, because our own focus is not for you to come and be doing paparazzi, it's for you to actually know it well. You get that? So weekend for people that they are busy professionals, and for people that they have all the time and they are too clingy, they like to come and be seeing my face every time. These are the weekday students. All of the classes are 2 times in a week, right? When you are interested, you can reach out to us for more information. We also have in Abuja, we have in Yaba. We just opened in Yaba, right? So this is the Yaba guys. That's the onboarding room that I shared with you already. We already have some people there right now. So, but their class is starting in April, and it is only 10 students that we onboard. So the class is 200,000 naira for people that are interested. It's a discounted price because we are starting in Yaba, right? In the next maybe like 2 or 3 months now, it will change back to 250K. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Right, I appreciate your audience. I hope I did not bore you with so much information. One thing I noticed is that you guys are not commenting, so it's more like we are not even doing anything for you, right? So we would appreciate and love it that you guys follow Perxels on Instagram, right? And also you comment, right? When I saw this picture and I'm seeing 0 likes, I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, we did not teach you well. So it was somehow right that I didn't see engagement, right? So these are beautiful pictures that we took on Saturday, right? Even if you do not see your face there, right? Don't worry, to still show, but we cannot just pop everything out like that. So I think I would appreciate that even from this night, you go to this comment section on Instagram and just say thank you, Perxels, and just say, oh yes, I received value from this class, right? Because we could have choose not to do this, and we could have choose also to do it. But trust me, I'm always where there is impact, but calculated impact, you understand? I'm not always everywhere. Calculated impact. So you can always push. Like I would appreciate personally, because when I saw it and I'm seeing 1 like, 2 likes, 5 zeros, I'm like, hey, John now. So you guys can follow Perxels, right? Share the post. There was a lady that I think this lady here, one of these 2 ladies, she posted her stuff and she had gained about 300 and something likes from that, right? Somebody would have known that she's now into tech. And because Perxels is actually a school that has a lot of integrity, like when you hear Perxels or you tell them I graduated from Perxels, they will know that he's go through something. Yeah, you have gone through. I'm not joking because I'm the CEO. I actually like people have that vibe about Perxels that, oh, you are from Perxels, oh, you are from Perxels, you understand that kind of thing. So we would like you to also push that narrative, like help us share it, share your testimony there, or just say thumbs up, or just say thank you. Oh, it was great, it was fun. It help other people to know that we are not just blabbing, right? And it also make us right to be happy as well. So you can follow us on Instagram and you can also follow us on Twitter.